Hello, future crypto millionaires. In this video, we are going to do some quick technical analysis on Hedera HBAR. We are looking at HBAR over USDT daily chart on Binance. As you see here, back in December of 2024 and January of 2025, the price action of HBAR tried to break above this key level of resistance that's located at 39 cents, but it got rejected. Therefore, we saw this bearish double top idea playing out. Traders and investors took profits, and the price action pulled back, started downtrending, moving inside this descending channel that I have here on the chart. We have this lower descending yellow trend line that has been acting as support. As you see, we had a bounce here with a huge fake out, another bounce here, another bounce, a valid support trend line. And also we have this upper descending yellow trend line that has been acting as resistance. We got rejected here, another rejection here, very clean. And we are currently testing this upper resistance trend line. So I am waiting to see if the price action is going to get rejected here again, which is very, very possible. As long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. The price action of HBAR still remains within this descending channel, suggesting ongoing bearish pressure. And therefore, since we haven't seen a breakout yet, we have to assume that this downtrend is going to continue. However, keep in mind that this falling channel has a very high chance of breaking to the upside, a 65 to 70% chance to be exact. Therefore, I expect the price action to break above this descending key level of resistance, this upper resistance of this descending channel, sooner or later. Now, one thing that I want to bring to your attention is this possible death cross incoming. Look at this. We have this red line here on the chart. This is the 50-day moving average. And also we have this yellow line, that's the 200-day moving average. When the 50-day crosses below the 200-day moving average, we have the so-called death cross. And as you see here, a death cross is very possible to occur in the coming days when the red line crosses the yellow line. If this death cross plays out, I expect to see further downside out of HBAR. I'm telling you guys, it's very, very possible that we are going to see the downtrend to continue, or at least a rejection here and a pullback. Because as you see, the price action is currently testing this upper resistance, but also we have this death cross that's trying to play out. Also, if we take a look at the RSI, which I did earlier, the RSI is below the neutral 50 line at the moment, indicating bearish momentum that supports the bearish scenario that the price action is going to get rejected here and the downtrend is going to continue. Now, if the price action gets rejected here and we see a pullback, I am watching to see if the price action is going to bounce at this key level of support that's located at 14 cents. Because this is a very strong key level of support, guys. As you see, the price action tried to break below this recently, a few days ago. But buyers stepped in and pushed the price action higher, which is very, very bullish. But also, guys, let me show you this. This is a very key support level because if we extend this all the way back to the previous bull run of 2021, we see that the price action broke above this level after facing some kind of resistance. We had a huge breakout and HBAR pumped all the way up to 45 cents. Then traders and investors took profits and the price action pulled back. But notice that after this pullback, the price action of HBAR bounced at this key level of support that's located at 14 cents. This is the same key level of support that we are currently testing. Therefore, there is a possibility that the price action might not break below this. However, keep in mind that during the previous bull run, the conditions, the market conditions, were way better, guys, because this happened during the bull run, during an altcoin season. While today, the market conditions are not as good as they used to be back here. Even though it's kind of possible that we might see some kind of a bounce here at this key level of support and then a reversal to the upside, because the crypto market is choppy right now. That might not be the case, guys. If we zoom in right at this key level of support again, as you see, we are currently getting rejected at this upper descending resistance trend line of this descending channel. So it's very possible that we might see a rejection here. If the price action experiences an even deeper retrace and breaks below this key level of support that's located at 14 cents, we might see further downside. We might see HBAR coming back all the way down here to this lower support trend line. Again, guys, this is not going to be a surprise for us because we know that HBAR has been downtrending moving inside this channel. And as long as the price action is moving inside this channel, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the channel until it breaks out. And therefore, since we haven't seen a breakout yet, we have to assume that this downtrend is going to continue. If we take a look here at CoinMarketCap, we see that HBAR pumped over 14% today. So there is some kind of a bullish momentum going on. If this bullish momentum continues and we see some kind of a break above this upper descending resistance trend line in the coming hours, for example, I am going to be watching to see if the price action is going to break above the channel and above this key level of resistance that's located at 17 cents, 0.1775. If this happens, I am going to open a long position. Buy the breakout, scaling on the retest, wait for a continuation move to the upside so you can take some profits when the price action hits the rest of the targets that I have here on the chart. From this breakout to this next target that's located at 21 cents, that's an 18% move out of HBAR. The next target is located at 22 cents, and that's a 24%. Next target is located at 26 cents, and that's a 46% move, approximately. HBAR has a market cap of over 7.29 billion. It's a heavy token, and therefore, it needs a lot of liquidity to flow into it in order to move. It's not going to move easily, guys. That's why a 46% move out of HBAR is huge. Anyway, this bullish scenario is only going to play out if the rest of the crypto market and Bitcoin allows it to play out. Because under these bad conditions, altcoins like HBAR cannot perform as well as they would during good market conditions. Therefore, keep in mind that even if we see a break above this channel, a break out of this downtrend, we might not see HBAR experiencing a huge explosive move to the upside, hitting all the targets that I have here on the chart right away. It's very possible that after the breakout, we might see some kind of consolidation before the next leg up. However, in any case, this breakout and this consolidation, if it happens, it's going to be a very bullish sign. This breakout can potentially be the beginning of a change of trend from a downtrend to an uptrend. And this is why we love buying the breakout in this channel, guys. This is what it means to trade carefully. If you open a long position while HBAR is downtrending, moving inside the channel, what do you expect? It's very possible that the downtrend is going to continue, the price action is going to get rejected here, the death cross is going to play out, and you are going to lose your money when HBAR experiences an even deeper retrace. But if you wait patiently to buy the breakout and make sure that the breakout is accompanied with a lot of volume, for example, always use volume as confirmation, then you increase your chances of opening a good long position. And always make sure that you set up a stop loss. Setting up a stop loss is a very good way to manage your risk. But also, another way that you can manage your risk properly is you have to be mindful of the percentage of your portfolio that you use to enter a position. For example, what I would do is if the price action breaks out of this channel, I would buy the breakout with 5% of my portfolio. And then if I see a retest, I might add another 2% or 5%. And if the trade goes the way that I want it to go, I might buy the breakout of this resistance, for example, or scaling on the retest with 20% of my portfolio, right? And then take some profits on the next leg up. You have to be very strategic and mindful of what you're doing. There is no free lunch in crypto. Let's take a look at the total 3 real quick. This is the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We talked about this chart before, guys. I gave you this chart on my Telegram group. Make sure that you click the link in the description below and join my Telegram group as long as it's free. Because if you join now, as long as it's free, you can secure your free lifetime access to the group. In a few days, the group is going to turn paid, and people are going to have to pay to join the group. But if you join now, you just secure your free lifetime access. It's a no-brainer, guys. You have nothing to lose. So as you see here, looking at the total 3, we had a death cross just a few days ago, where the 50-day moving average crossed below the 200-day moving average. As you see here, just like HBAR, the total 3 is moving inside this descending channel, downtrending. As long as the price action is moving inside the channel, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the channel until it breaks out. Therefore, since we haven't seen a breakout yet, we have to assume that this downtrend is going to continue. But anyway, this is a falling channel. And again, these falling patterns have a very high chance of breaking to the upside. The real fun will begin when this total 3 breaks out of this downtrend. This is when altcoins are going to start performing the way that we want them to perform, just like HBAR. By the way, HBAR is one of my favorite tokens, guys. If you want to find out what I am doing with HBAR in the long term, make sure that you become a paid member on the YouTube channel. This is where I share all my trading ideas, the long-term trading ideas. This is where I post videos only for members. And therefore, if you become a member, you are going to have access to my crypto long-term portfolio. It's only $25 a month, and that's a no-brainer, actually. You can make that back easily. So if you want to make sure that you find a very good entry when it comes to HBAR, you have to wait until HBAR breaks out of this downtrend. And also, before you trade HBAR or any other altcoins, make sure that you look at the total 3 chart and on Bitcoin, because the real fun is going to begin when Bitcoin starts going up and when the total 3 breaks out of this downtrend. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what is your price prediction for HBAR in the long term? Are you bullish or bearish? I really want to know what you guys think. Again, do me a solid and subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the like button, click the link in the description below and join my free Telegram group as long as it's free so you can secure your free lifetime access. And if you want to have access to my long-term ideas, my long-term strategies, and my long-term portfolio that can bring life-changing money into your pockets, make sure that you become a member on YouTube. It's only $25 per month. It's a no-brainer. I've been trading and investing in crypto for over 8 years now. That's all I had for you today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.